Ahoy mateys, Captain Eric here of the I'm Ready a SpongePod Squarecast, and this is my unboxing of the Nickbox Winter 2020. Now 2020 is a year best put behind us, but you know what? There's still some good things that came out of 2020, including this box from the winter time, right from Culture Fly. So this is legitimately my first time opening this box. I've seen some of the contents online, but so much of this stuff kind of blends in that uh, eh, unless it's like a striking thing, it's all Nickelodeon stuff for me. But here we have the Nick box. Now, I am going to be honestly looking at this two ways. All right. Boom. I'm going to try to give you the best look as I can. Now, the one thing to mention before we open this, I was about to open this, I'm getting ahead of myself. Culture Fly does an absolutely amazing job with their packaging. Each and every box that has come out of them for Nickelodeon has had a distinct look. The box itself usually conveys what the theme is of the month. And for winter 2020 here, we had a bit of a food theme, as you can see, because the box is adorned to look like an oven. I was going to say a refrigerator, but all of these knobs on the front. Now, this is definitely an oven, so let's see what's cooking inside. All right, first thing of note is this is the inside flap of the box. Sometimes the inside, they have some designs. This one is just the logo here and their little hashtag, the Nickbox. And let's look at our goodies already. First off, boom, we get this postcard of the Nick box that always gives you a little detailed look of all the items that we are going to find in this box, but we're not going to stare at that. All right, the first items we're going to pull out here is this absolutely adorable Rocco's Modern Life oven mitt set for your kitchen. The great thing about the Nick boxes here is that they give you products that fit in every room in your household. So if you're a Nickelodeon fan like me, you start getting more Nickelodeon items in your kitchen. But this is pretty cool right there. Hey, baking day is a dangerous day. But items like this, would I actually use this to hold food with? I mean, if I was in a pinch, I honestly, like, these for me are just more for show, for hanging up in the kitchen as decoration. But, this is the first I've seen of the Nick box, like, having something like this. So these might turn out to be more useful than I'm thinking. But the next item, let's just go ahead and get the shirt out of the way. There's always some sort of shirt or hoodie in these boxes, and this month being food related, we get obviously a Good Burger shirt. They went with a long sleeve shirt this time, and right on the front here, you can see the Good Burger design inside of a Good Burger, and on the side here, if you can see, boom, just another Good Burger logo with a line going down one of the sleeves and nothing on the other. So that's pretty nice. Now, even though I love Nickelodeon, I really love subtle Nickelodeon clothing choices. So this is something absolutely up my alley. This is something that I would absolutely wear because it's super subtle. It's not loud. Loud Nickelodeon shirts are great as well, but these are my favorites. So this is something I'm definitely going to get some use out of. And we can already see, I mean, his face is right in the camera there. Let's not ignore him. Chucky Finster, ladies and gentlemen. I can only be as honest as I can when it comes to these boxes. I am a big Nickelodeon fan and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on these things. But Culture Fly has put out some pretty wonderful Nickelodeon vinyls. I'm a pop collector, so these kind of things you would think just, don't really fit in my collection, but I absolutely love all of the vinyl figures that they've put out from the Nick box. All of them have been pretty quality. So there's Chucky, actually. You'll get a better look of him down here, but he's eating a Reptar bar. I mean, look at that. That perfectly encapsulates Chucky. So there's Chucky on the side of the box. Boom. And on the back. And on the side. I like the packaging, reminds me of his pants a little bit. It's definitely not the same design, as you can see his pants right there, but it just, I don't know, gives off a good Chucky design. And there is the top there. Um, absolutely love these figures. Always a pleasure to pull one out of these boxes. So what's next? Honestly, one of the biggest items to come out of this box right here is the Reptar chocolate molds. You can finally make your own Reptar bars at home. Um, Now there are actual Reptar bars. If you have an FYE near you, you can go in there and usually find some of the Reptar bars still hanging around. They are absolutely addicting. Chocolate with green frosting in the middle, so that it actually does make your tongue turn green. But with these molds, these silicone molds, you can actually make your own Reptar bars at home. So this is something that is definitely going to get use at some point. Although um, I am not a big proprietor in the kitchen, so I would definitely get somebody who has made chocolate before to work with this. But that's going to get some use. Let's not ignore this Chokey Chicken sign. Now, if you're a Rocco's Modern Life fan, you definitely know of Chokey Chicken. And one of the funniest adult jokes ever in a cartoon. I mean, come on now, you can't get any better than this. It's just a little like framed portrait of the Chokey Chicken. Um, it's gonna hang in my kitchen. This is absolutely wonderful. Love that. All right, next up. I'm just going to go to where my eyes bring me. We get these Ren and Stimpy salt and pepper shakers. Absolutely a perfect duo to put on your salt and pepper, although I gotta stay away from the magic nose goblins that Stimpy hides under the table. But that's not a bad kitchen use right there. Hey, it works. It fits in the Nick kitchen. Let's go right here. That wasn't the only Good Burger item, that shirt, because we also get these Good Burger socks. The socks are adorned to look like Ed's uniform from Good Burger. They have these stuffed little Good Burgers on the end of the sock. And on the bottom, they actually have a few anti slip little pads. So, um, I don't know if I will. I mean, I might pull these out as a gag, but this is something just kind of cool. I mean, even hanging these up as a decoration. I mean, look at how much those burgers are. This is something you can hang in the kitchen. These are Ed's Good Burger socks. Pretty cool. I mean, this is just it's just a fun item. I mean, they could have just gone a kind of generic way to put Ed's face on the socks, or even just wrote Ed, or even just had Good Burger logo on the socks. But to go the extra mile to add these little burgers, it's fun. What can you say? Next up, hey, we're knocking it out of the park with the Good Burger items today because did I even really did I say Good Burger? Uh, the Good Burger PVC pod case. Now, I don't have AirPods, but if I did, I would be absolutely stoked on this item. So if you have AirPods, this is something to keep your eyes out for. This is a pretty cool little item here. I am a sucker for the Good Burger stuff, and we get a lot of it in this box. Next up, we have some cupcake molds of Nicktoons. Not cupcake molds, but little cupcake liners, as it says right there. If it's going to pick that up at all. Nope, it's not. But we get a bunch of Nicktoons on here. Reptar, Heifer, Rocco, Ren and Stimpy. I see Tommy, the All Real Monsters. The Gromble made it on here. Sometimes he's left out of merchandise. Muddy Mud Skipper is on here. So this is really, I mean, every item we have here are pretty much something you would keep in your home. This is definitely something that once you use them, you're going to throw them out. These are not really reusable. If you're going to throw a Nickelodeon party, these are pretty cool. These will probably never be used. I can't imagine making cupcakes. And this is a scarf, the Scarfit, a whole grain knit scarf. Wow, look at that. It's the scarfiest right down here. You know what? Let's open this up. Let's see how scarfy this scarf is. So this is a dark blue, light blue, orange scarf with the Nickelodeon logo right on it. Boom. Um, it's made out of not made out of some clouds, but we got some clouds here, ranging from white, orange, the Nickelodeon logo, to the other side. It's not winter anymore, but this is a nice little scarf. And would you look at that? Our oven is empty. Now, See, I mentioned before that they put designs in these boxes, and I didn't realize just how deep they were going to go here. Now we have our little oven of Nickelodeon supplies. So, if you are a fan of this box, I am not sponsored by the Nick Box whatsoever. I get these as a fan, so Culturefly does not sponsor this channel, although definitely open to it. But I have stood by these boxes from day one. They have cranked out some absolutely incredible products for Nickelodeon fans, some deep cut references to some of your favorite Nickelodeon shows, and they're all exclusive. These aren't items that you can go into stores and buy. Maybe the cupcake liners, but you know what? Past that, all of these other items, you're just never going to find in a store unless somebody is reselling one of these items right out of the Nick box. So if you are a fan of the Nick Box, you can just go to thenickbox.com, sign up. It's a quarterly plan, so you get 4 boxes a year. Each box is about $50. But I mean, look at a lot of the items we got today: a long sleeve shirt, some socks, some chocolate molds, an AirPods holder, salt and pepper shakers, a vinyl figure. I don't know about you, but I think all of this stuff is definitely well worth $50, especially if you're a Nickelodeon fan. So even if you know somebody who is a massive Nickelodeon fan, surprising them with one of these boxes is always a treat. Opening up and going through them, always a fun time. And with that, thank you for joining me on this unboxing of the Nick Box. Next up, I'm going to be unboxing the very first Bikini Bottom box from Culturefly. SpongeBob has his very own subscription box, and I can't wait to open that with you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.